In a remarkable and perhaps unanticipated comment, Russian President Vladimir V. Putin has expressed his preference for current U.S. President Joe Biden over his predecessor Donald Trump. According to Putin, Biden's experience and predictability make him a preferred counterpart on the international stage. However, experts on Russian affairs and international relations suggest these comments may be strategically motivated rather than a candid endorsement. The background of Putin's remarks is steeped in the complex dynamics of U.S.-Russia relations, which have seen significant strain under both the Trump and Biden administrations. While President Trump's tenure was marred by allegations of undue Russian influence and interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election, President Biden has taken a markedly firmer stance against Russian activities internationally, including the country's human rights violations and cyber attacks attributed to Russian hackers. Observers note that the use of the term predictable by Putin could be telling, as it implies a level of stability in bilateral relations that may be leveraged in diplomatic negotiations. Biden's long career in politics, including his service as vice president under Barack Obama, certainly provides a more extensive record for Russian strategists to analyze, possibly granting the Kremlin the ability to forecast U.S. policy decisions or reactions with greater confidence. The relevance of Putin's comments comes at a time when the international community is closely monitoring Russia's foreign policy moves, particularly in the wake of heightened tensions in Ukraine and the crackdown on opposition figures within Russia, most notably Alexei Navalny. The U.S., under President Biden, has been vocal in condemning these actions, resulting in a volley of diplomatic sanctions and expulsions between the two nations. Experts caution that Putin's remarks may reflect a broader Russian strategy of attempting to drive wedges within the Western alliance, perhaps by signaling potential areas of cooperation or by fostering a narrative of mutual respect between the U.S. and Russia. Such tactics are not new to the Kremlin's political playbook and are often observed in Putin's approach to international relations. From a geopolitical perspective, this development is notable considering it comes at a time when Russia is facing widespread criticism and pushback from the international community. Engaging with an American president, often perceived as more traditional and systematic in his foreign policy, could offer Russia a calculable diplomatic environment in which to maneuver. In conclusion, Putin's stated preference for Biden over Trump might paint a picture of a leader seeking stable and experienced counterparts. However, given the history and current state of U.S.-Russia relations, these statements are likely to be scrutinized and interpreted as part of a more comprehensive approach to Russia's long-term geopolitical objectives. Observers will remain watchful as both nations continue to navigate a relationship marked by strategic rivalry and cautious engagement.